Hey PMP, what's up? ZellMurasame here, and today I have a great NU battle. This one is against Lordmales, and looking at our teams, we both have a War Turtle. We actually both have a Fire Water Grass Core. We both have a powerful Ground type and a Psychic type, and the only difference is I have a Drift Blim and he has a Bastiodon, which I'm pretty sure he's going to lead with, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with Marowak because I know he's no threat to me at all, and I'm actually faster, and I can set up a sub because Earthquake's pretty obvious. I thought he'd switch into Tropius to take it, but he actually goes for a Stealth Rock just to get them up really quick because he knows I can't OHKO him because he has 30. He's going to switch the War Turtle on the Earthquake. I guess he thought he could take it a little better, but he doesn't because I'm Adamant, not Jolly, and I'm going to scare him out with the damage. I go for Earthquake again, just I know I probably could have gone with Stone Edge, but I wouldn't have killed him, and I didn't want that to happen. So he gets a Seed Bomb off. I miss Stone Edge, which really sucks, but not a super huge deal. We'll deal with it. Going to switch out to the Grotle because Seed Bomb's not going to do anything. I can get up Stealth Rock on the switch, and then I'll have them up for the rest of the battle because he has no spinners. Just as he has a War Turtle, but I'm not too worried about War Turtle because Grotle can take War Turtle on fairly easily unless he has Ice Beam, in which case, not a big deal. So anyways, I switch into Embor, and I'm Scarfed. I'm going to go for the Earthquake on his subbing Magmar, and he's going to hit me with a Thunder Punch. Here I'm going to predict the switch back to Tropius and go right out to Grotle, and that is exactly what he's going to do. And now I'm like, well, he's got Seed Bomb, and I don't see Leftover, so he's probably Harvest. But he pulls out a Fly, and I'm like, what? Because I was thinking he'd be, Subseed, but he's got Fly, and I'm like, okay. So I Toxic him because sometimes they like to have Citrus Berry instead of Lumberry, but he does have Lumberry. And he goes for the Dragon Dance, and now I'm kind of like, well, crap. But I go for the Synthesis just to heal up and let my Grotle live a little more. Now, the thing is here, I'm going to predict the Fly, which is fairly obvious, but if he had gone for another Dragon Dance, my plan would be ruined. So he does indeed go for the Fly, and now he has to come down straight into an Ice Beam. And I'm thinking, this is great. He's quad weak. War Turtle's not exactly strong, but it's still, like, his stats aren't that amazing. But he lives, and I'm like, oh! And all because I missed Stone Edge, and I'm just like, oh, shit. So I'm going to switch back to Embor because I figure he's going to Seed Bomb. I don't want to go to Grotle because I can't really do too much to it, like, at all. And I'm sort of afraid he'll have Roost. And the thing is, I'm Scarfed, so I will actually still be faster than him. I'm going to go for the Superpower. Didn't want to go for the Flare Blitz mainly because that would leave me a little more open to his Magmar. I kind of wanted to control his switch into his Golurk, so I go for Superpower. I know he's going to go into that. He could have went to Gardevoir, but Golurk's a better switch. He's going to predict my switch to Drift Blim on the Earthquake, or possibly the Dynamic Punch or the Drain Punch or the Focus Punch or whatever, and go for the Ghost Gem Shadow Punch. And I'm like, well, damn, Drift Blim got to do absolutely nothing, and it was a cool set too, which I haven't gotten to use, and I'm sort of sad about that, but that's okay. I go to Grotle because I know he can't touch me because he doesn't have like Choice Band, Dynamic Punch or anything like that, so I'm not worried. And he goes for the Psychic, which I know I can take because I am a Violate, of course. Obviously, everything that's not fully evolved that's a wall is going to have a Violate, especially in NU. So I go for the Seed Bomb twice, and it's going to take out his Gardevoir. He goes into his War Turtle, and he actually goes for Scald because he doesn't have Ice Beam, as you'll see. Assuming he has Rapid Spin, which he probably does, he also is going to have Scald, Toxic, and Rest. Actually, there you go. He just used Rapid Spin. I go for Synthesis because I know because he didn't use Ice Beam, he doesn't have it most likely. Because he could have been using it for my switch into Embor, but that's not too likely. We Toxic each other, and he is just going to rest. After I saw Toxic and Rapid Spin, I was thinking, I wasn't sure, maybe Hidden Power, but he does have Rest, which is okay. Seed Bomb wouldn't have killed him anyway, so he would have gotten a chance to rest either way, but that's fine. I set up my Stealth Rock again, and he's going to sleep because he used Rest. I'm going to switch out to my Kadabra because I figure since he only has Scald, and I have Magic Guard, so Toxic won't bother me, I can set up Calm Minds, and he will be screwed because with 2 Calm Minds, Scald's going to do like 15-20% or so, and so he's going to be in big trouble. He's going to switch out to his Bastiodon. Now the thing is, this is actually, as I said, a sub and Calm Mind Cadaver, which is very uncommon. Usually it's either one or the other, and either Focus Sash or Life Orb, depending if you're sub or Calm Mind. Although Calm Mind Life Orb is something I prefer to run over Focus Sash. But anyways, the point I'm trying to get at here is I don't have Hidden Power Fighting. I have Shadow Ball because I find it a lot more common that you run into other Calm Minding Psychic types that you need to kill, and with Psychic and Hidden Power Fighting, you can't kill them. And most times you won't switch in a quad weak to fighting on a Psychic type that almost always have Hidden Power Fighting, specifically for this purpose. But unfortunately, I don't, so he is... Switching in was risky on his part, but it paid off because I don't actually have Hidden Power Fighting. He does miss 1 Rock Blast, but he still is able to live. Not that it really matters because Marowak's Stab, Quad Weak, Quad Super Effective, Earthquake is going to definitely kill Bastiodon, so it doesn't really matter. Now it's getting really close to the wire, but I know because he's not Choice Band, because I saw his Ghost Gem, obviously, and because I have max HP, I know I can live his Earthquake, and I do. I'm going to hit him back with a Thick Club Earthquake, show him what it's all about, and just absolutely demolish him, take him out in one shot. He's going to go to his Magmar. Not really point in keeping Marowak since I can't outspeed him, so it's not a big deal. I guess I could have kept it for War Turtle, but oh well. I go to Emboar. I'm going to predict the fairly obvious switch into his War Turtle, so I'm going to go for the Wild Charge. A, because it's going to do obviously a lot more damage than Flare Blitz or Earthquake, and B, because it gets me to kill myself so that I can switch into my Grotle and I can get more time Seed Bombing him and, kill him in the 2 shots, not the 1 shot. He's not going to bother switching back to Magmar because Stealth Rock and Seed Bomb damage is going to do a decent chunk, so he doesn't want to do that because then he's kind of in trouble. So I just Seed Bomb him twice, he dies, and now it's down to his Magmar versus my 2 walls, my Grotle and my War Turtle. I'm a little worried because I know he's going to have Thunder Punch because he's already shown it to me because he used it on my Emboar, but I'm just going to see what happens. I obviously don't live the Fire Punch. He does get a crit, but I don't really think that mattered, and I wouldn't have killed him with a Seed Bomb anyways, so yeah. I go to War Turtle. It all boils down to how well I can take a Thunder Punch, and I live with 25, but I get paralyzed, and I'm like, oh god, please don't fully paralyze me, but I don't. I get off the Scald, and I just scrape by with a very, very narrow 1L, 25 HP with paralyzed War Turtle left, and yeah, so that was an amazing battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it just very close. We were both predicting each other left and right, and it just I had a lot of fun with that battle. I really hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you'll check us out because we both worked hard in that match to entertain you folks. So yeah, like I said twice now, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you all next time.